Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Turnabout podcast. I'm your co host, Aris,
And I'm Lucy.
and welcome back to our podcast, as I said. So,
Episode 5, I
episode
think, or
6.
6. Oh my god, episode 6. That's quite a lot now.
Yeah. So, today, since. So, basically, we've just decided that we're going to be taking a break over Christmas, like a 2 week
Yes,
break.
we are
And
overworked and overwhelmed, and we need a break.
are you Gabi Hannah?
I am. I'm actually going to start my poetry book, and I will be selling it around the globe.
So basically, we thought we'd treat ourselves with a subject we were really anticipating on doing. It's imagining ourselves as characters in the series. And that includes like positioning ourselves in the series, like in the games, not making up episodes or games ourselves, but like putting ourselves in the levels and cases as new characters, and if we'd be good, evil, witness, lawyer, prosecutor, judge. And we'll start by uh, guessing each other's. Well, not guessing, but basically like saying what we feel each other would be, and then we'll say what we really want because we're
Exactly.
narcissistic bitches.
But first, it's time for our weekly artist shout out.
Yes. So
And this week's
you say it.
So this week artist goes by adelukshaitan. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Adelukshaitan. I think that's it.
I don't think the username is his name.
Oh, should I say his name? Is that
No.
his username?
So he's on Tumblr. Uh Let me just we
This is
are we
going
haven't
well.
we haven't done our research. Basically, he's on Tumblr. We'll link his page below. His name is Adele. We're sorry we're butchering your name if you're listening. And the display, like the title of his blog is called Shaidan or Shaidan. I don't know what the UK in the middle is.
Maybe he
But
lives
yeah.
in the UK.
So,
We really enjoy his art, and
yeah.
we're gonna put them on the screen, right? But he does this amazing, like Godot and Mia fan
Yes.
art that are really, really good. And I don't know, the way he draws Godot is very interesting. He gives kind of an edge to his facial structure. It's
Mm,
very cool, I think. And he also did an amazing gender bent
yes, the gender bend
art. Yeah.
I think is my favorite. I mean, Godot as
Like,
a woman with a
yes,
skirt
Godot is
and a
already
cigarette.
sexy, but like Godot is even sexy. Godota is even sexier. This new female version is very, very hot.
Look at the
And I was like,
hoops.
also the so we don't actually know if it's Mia or Maya because she's wearing that gender edit is wearing
I think it's
Maya's
Mia.
clothes.
I think it's Mia
But
because look at the posture. Look at the hand on the chin. It's like
I
when.
think it's Mia too. And look at the mole near his
Yeah.
lip.
Yes.
That's Mia's. But like
Because he
Mia is
tends
also
to
very
draw
cute.
Mia channeled by Maya. I think he gender bent Mia dressed up as Maya.
Yeah. But like cutie as well. Like
Yes.
very, very cute.
I
Kind of looks like Phoenix. I was confused at first. I was like, huh, is that Phoenix
It kind
wearing
of does.
clothes? Yeah.
I
Apart from the hair.
love his artwork. His shading is superb, and the lighting in most of them in the background is so good. Like the technique he uses is actually excellent. But that's just like details. Apart from that, the main thing is also really good. You don't see a lot of drawings of Mia and Diego together, a lot of fan art of that. You mostly see either Godot or Mia or them separate, but together as a couple, we don't have a lot of fan art. And I mean, especially the one where they're cuddling in bed.
Oh, that was so cute. That
I
was
think,
really, really sweet.
I don't know, I like seeing the life of the protagonists outside the cases.
And it was so like intimate and sweet. It was just like enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think they look so cute together, the way he draws them.
Mm.
And Godot as well. I miss him so much. Um, yeah. He also
Also, he
does
drew
Manfred von
Manfred von
Karma. Yeah,
Karma.
that's what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
and kind of in a very Simon Keys fashion. I don't know why. I feel like it resembles kind of Simon Keys.
Oh my
The
god.
look on his face, the posture is the same as Simon Keys in the last episode of Investigation
Yeah,
2.
kinda. Like the
I
smile.
think, yeah, exactly.
So the caption on that was young Manfred von Karma. I think he nailed it.
Mm, definitely. The earrings.
Oh, the earrings. If we didn't make it clear enough in the last episode, we don't like the earrings. Oh, since we remembered, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Here it is.
I don't mean to take the focus away from Adol's work. It's just that now that I remembered, spoiler alert in the episode.
We're gonna be spoiling.
I guess. I mean,
We
I don't
are
know if we're going to be
tonight.
spoiling, but let's just warn them. But yeah, so please go follow Adele on Tumblr. We'll link his Tumblr page below. I'm so happy we're shouting out artists and like talented people as well.
Definitely. It's exciting.
It is
And
exciting. And I
it's
think
also cool to research them and like find cool stuff and fan arts and interesting
and
things.
reaching out, I mean, it's not like I'm making friends or connections, but like reaching out and having them talk and like talk to me and like even just for asking permission to use their stuff.
Yeah.
I really enjoy
No,
doing it.
it's fun. It's fun. And also, it's a very creative fandom, I feel like.
It is a creative fandom.
And it's cool to see that. It's really enjoyable.
Okay, so please go
Shall we
follow
get
him on
into
Tumblr.
it?
We'll link everything below. And without further
Yes.
ado, let's get right into it.
Okay. Do you want to begin?
Because you need more time to think.
No, I think I got you, but I don't know.
Okay, you go
You
first.
start. No, you start.
Ooh, I
If
told
I
you
was in the
I told you
game,
it'd be
who would
better
I
to
be?
make it up on the spot, but now I'm thinking that was a bad idea because I can't come up with shit.
Exactly.
Basically, so just for context for those listening, we came up with a few questions which are, if you were a character, which case would you belong in? In which game? What would you be? What would your design look like? Would your theme song be? And would you be good or evil? Or maybe even neutral? So, I mean, you don't even know us, but I hope you're singing along for the ride. So let's start with Lucy. Okay, Lucy would
I can
look.
do you if you want.
No, I'll go ahead. Lucy would look something like Olga Orly. They look a lot alike. And the same attitude, not the one from the first look, the second one with the
Okay.
bandana. But you wouldn't wear a
The
bandana.
bandana.
I think, okay, so the look would be exactly like Olga Orly with different clothes, of course, but the face and the hair would be basically the same, like blue eyes,
Okay.
blonde hair, and kind of pale too. And then,
I am pale.
yeah, you are. And then, I guess you would be wearing. Ooh, you'd be wearing a trench coat.
Would
Yeah,
I?
a trench coat,
Okay.
like a classic trench coat.
Gregory Edgeworth style?
Yeah, like the one you have
Okay.
from uni, the one you wear when
Yeah.
it's raining.
I do wear a trench coat, a beige trench coat.
And
Okay.
oh, and you'd wear headphones as well.
I wear a lot of headphones.
Purple headphones. I think,
Okay.
don't you have purple headphones?
No.
Okay, but that's what you'd wear anyway.
Okay. Sure.
And ooh, as for case and game, I'm not saying this to make you happy or anything, but I feel like you'd be in the Turnabout Reclaimed.
It is making me very happy.
I don't know, it feels like you'd be part of that. I mean, I can't imagine you being somewhere else for some reason, except for maybe Turnabout Academy, but even still.
Yeah.
You'd be in Turnabout Reclaim, that's where you'd belong. In Dual Destinies, of course. Fuck that game. And
Best game ever.
as for good or evil, I feel like you'd be good.
Ah.
I mean,
Thank you.
you'd have an attitude, but you'd be good as in like you're one of the protagonists. You'd have to put your Crash for Phoenix aside though, because you'd be one of the assistants.
Would I? I thought I was gonna be a witness.
No, you're not gonna be a witness. I think you're gonna be working at
Really?
the. You're gonna be like, you're not gonna be a lawyer or anything, but you're gonna be working at the right anything agency, like filing
Okay.
stuff or like a secretary or something at the right anything agency.
It would be torture for me to work with Phoenix, having a crush
Yeah,
on
that's what
him.
I. That's why I said you'd have to put your crush aside.
I
You'd
understand.
Yeah, you'd wear your trench coat and go into work with your headphones. And you'd be a mix between Olga Orly with the attitude and Nicole Swift, who isn't really aware of her surroundings, but at the same time, like, doesn't let that get her down. Like, you'd wear the headphones and you wouldn't hear the player approaching, and when he approached, you'd be like, "What do you want?"
Okay.
So,
You once told me that I was similar to Sasha Buckler,
yeah,
personality-wise.
yeah. Did I?
So would I? You once told me that, and I have read that written down in a notebook. So I know it's
Really?
true. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, for those of you listening, sometimes when we were in the kitchen last year, when we were sharing a kitchen with Lucy, she'd come in with a total attitude and like a complete French accent like Napoleon. And basically she'd remind me of Michael Scott from The Office so much. Like she'd get angry with anything we did, but it was like it wasn't like she wasn't genuinely angry. She would be like,
I wasn't being serious. I was just like being
yeah, you were fooling
like
around.
moody, and yeah, I was fooling around. But I was so offended when you told me that because I don't know.
Why
Michael
don't you
kind of
like
annoys me
him?
sometimes. He's he's so mean to some people sometimes.
I
He's so mean to
love him.
Pam.
I
And
didn't like
I
the
was
show
telling
after
that to
he
my friend.
left.
I was telling that to my friend that he said that, and we're like, oh my god, that is so true. And I was just like getting so mad that everyone was calling me Michael Scott. But I can see it. I understand.
Yeah. So you'd in the game you'd have Moxie as a
Yeah.
secretary at the Write Anything agency with your trench coat and purple headphones, which you definitely own in real life.
Mm.
Um, as for music, it'd be a lot of heart flight motif, or yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And after, so your role in the game would be to aid either Athena or Apollo, or maybe even Phoenix in the trials when they need paperwork or evidence.
Okay. I
And
could see that.
you wouldn't ever take the stand except if a murder occurred at the office. Oh, that would make for a really interesting case. So
That would be cool.
in Turnabout Reclaimed, you're helping Sasha Buckler and uh the Orca by supplying them with evidence. And at the same time, whenever someone would win the case, you'd be there to cheer them up at the end in the lobby. So you'd basically be a protagonist. I mean, I can't really confine you to one case, but I feel like Turnabout Reclaimed is where you belong in. Like that's where you're gonna shine.
Okay.
Um,
This was really nice.
okay. I hope you go easy on me too, you bitch.
What did you expect me to say? No, for
Wait,
you.
did I answer all the
Oh,
questions?
I think you
If we were
did.
a character, in which case would you belong in? I said game, I told you. What would you be? I told you. A secretary. Your design, theme song, good or evil? Yeah, I pretty much answered it. So yeah, you're a secretary.
Okay. I
My
like
turn.
it. I'm not mad at it. I think for you. So, I didn't really think of anything. The only thing I know is that your design, you would be very, very tall, and you'll have your orange beanie that you always wear, and
Signature.
you'll have like your piercings on your ears, and like kind of a tough looking jacket and some big Doc Martens, but then you'll be like very nice, kind of like Will Powers, who looks intimidating but is actually nice. I
Is that your
think,
first? Is that reflecting on your first time you met me?
yeah,
Your first
yeah,
impression of me?
exactly. I was like, there was a couple of places where I could have seen you. Turnabout Academy because we're in school, so that was that. But I don't
Yuck.
really think it fits because it's too like nothing really happens. I kind of like the vibe for you from the last case from Apollo Justice in like the artist plays linked to murder, but then again,
No!
there's not too many
Turnabout
characters. It would be
Succession? Are you
boring.
kidding me?
Yeah, I like the like art studio, and I could see you being like a painter or something like that and making false document. That could be cool.
I hate you.
However, I think the right trial for you would be Farewell My Turnabout in the Gatewater
You're
Hotel.
just saying that to cheer me up.
No, because I was like, I think you'd be kind of like a Loda heart replacement. I don't see you being evil, but I see you being one of the witness that was kind of you were doing illegal stuff, like kind of doing bad
Self-interest.
stuff, but yeah, but not with like a bad intent. I would see you like, I don't know, stealing stuff, not stealing stuff, but like maybe trying to photograph something or someone, kind of snooping around, but you'd actually find a very interesting clue while doing it. Like, I don't know, you were an artist and you were looking for something. So I'd see you in that thing, Farewell My Turnabout. I think it's your vibe. Um, what were the other question? I was like, what would be your theme song? I don't really know. Because I was like, oh, be like kind of, I don't know. It, I was like, it can't be fragrance of coffee because it's too, like, it's Godot. It's just,
Yeah, it's to him.
he owns it.
I
It's to
think for
him.
myself, if we're still going with what you like introduced me as, I'd say the Grossberg Law Office's theme.
Ooh, can you sing that for me for a second?
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
Yeah,
do.
kinda. A vibe like that. I was thinking of Jake's Marshall theme, like the cowboy
What?
vibes, but
This is
I
the
don't know
most
why.
mixed up character, like random shit.
It'll be fun.
A
So
gruesome looking guy in faux leather. May I correct myself?
I never
Um.
said you were in leather.
Oh, because you said the jacket. You
I don't
first
know.
saw
I
me
didn't
in.
meant leather, but
Oh.
yeah, kind of that vibe.
Okay. So
So
basically, yeah, that's so random.
I actually think you'd be like a private detective
Mm.
hired to snoop around, and that you'll be really tough looking, but actually really helpful and find out information. Like, I don't know, you'd be sent by the tabloids to find out about something about Madame Guard and discover something else and have to take the stand and then help Phoenix. That's kind of the vibe I'm sensing for you.
Okay.
So I'm checking the question. If you're, yeah, you would belong in Farewell My Turnabout, Second Justice for All, you'd be detective, and you'd be kind of morally gray. That's my answer. That's my answer.
I mean, I can't really argue with that.
Okay, now, how about you? What did you imagine for yourself?
So I'll first I'll place myself in a specific case, and then I'll make a character out of myself, okay? Because
Okay.
like the character I made out of myself, I can imagine in like an entire game instead of a single level. It's not going to be a witness.
Mm,
But because I know myself in real life, I'll try to insert myself knowing myself into a case. And it would not
okay.
be none of which you mentioned.
No.
I don't know. I feel like I I definitely belong, like knowing me. I mean I haven't gone to too many what you call it, like concerts. But I
Yeah.
definitely see
Oh,
myself in Turnabout Serenade, like being around there, like trying to snoop around the backstage and check out like what's happening because the show got canceled because of the murder, and I'd be so sad.
you'd be like a groupie?
Yeah, why not? I
Okay.
mean, I definitely imagine myself as for like a game, I could definitely imagine myself belonging in Apollo Justice or either investigations games. You know?
Mm,
Like I'm I have like a colorful personality, but in terms of murder, like in the cases, I'd be a background person for sure. Like a passenger on Turnabout Airlines.
That doesn't speak, just that it's in the plane that
Yeah.
we just see like 1 second.
Okay, so now I'll make a character of myself. Uh, I think I'll be a prosecutor.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, I think I'd be a prosecutor because they they're seemingly evil, but almost all of them have like a sympathetic background story, like a sob story. Like I can't imagine myself wearing a suit or anything, but I'd be kind of like Clavier Gavin if he had a personality and depth as a character, you know?
Mm.
Like I wouldn't be taking the job seriously or anything, but to the protagonist like Phoenix and Co, I'd seem like the evil guy who's like this really scary son of a bitch who like wants to prosecute his clients, but like the final case of the game I'd be in would revolve around like my background story, and you'd actually find out that I'm forced to do this job and like take this path because of trauma and stuff. I mean, I'm not basing that off of anything in real life, but I'm just like that's how I imagine my personality would fit into a character. And as for like look and animation, I'd be something like I don't know if like you can prosecute without wearing a suit, but I do them bare minimum like Godot, who doesn't even wear like a coat jacket. He just wears the like shirt and the vest.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not a cravat or anything. Or like samurai clothes. Nothing extra like that. But I definitely wear like my piercings and have my tattoos. I like show them off at every chance given. Uh and yeah, like I'd have like really deep background story, and but my animation would be like something like Larry when his saliva drips and he's like doing his like he's doing like his sleeve like this. Yeah.
Like he's waving his hand around.
Yeah, and he's super happy. That would be my animation. So I'd say
Okay.
I wouldn't be evil. I'd be seemingly evil like the antagonist, like an anti-hero, like a prosecutor.
Okay.
Uh yeah. And I don't know about music, but my background might like the background you'd find me in would definitely be the office, like at the prosecutor's office.
Okay. I thought you meant The Office, the show. I was like, do
No, that's
do
your spot.
do do do
What do you
do do.
think?
I think that's really interesting. I think I got a few things right, but I agree with you.
Did you expect me to say prosecutor?
No, I didn't. I thought you were gonna say murderer.
Bitch.
Like a totally like evil character just to be fun. You know what I mean? Like to go on.
Why does everyone think I am evil?
Because you have a list of people you want to kill.
Yeah, that's true. I might be a bitch to the heart, but at least I don't smile in all these girls' faces. That's a
Beyonce.
Beyonce, sweetie.
If
I'm so
who
sorry.
you really look like?
Luther
Luther Von
Vandross.
Ross. Okay. Well, I think I got the kind of tough on the outside, sweet on the inside
Yeah, you did.
part of your character. So I'm not mad at it. But I do think, yeah, the How's it called? The Turnabout, where there's a concert, is a good pick for you.
Yeah, I think I'm making some serious life choices and changes after this episode.
Definitely.
Am I that
Okay.
scary in person?
You're very intimidating. You're super tall.
What the
And you have
hell?
piercings.
Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, you kind of did two things. You did like realistic, what would you be? And what would you like to be?
Yeah.
I think completely realistically, I'll definitely be a witness because I get into loads of
Really?
situation. Yeah, definitely. Like I get into loads of random situation by accident. So I don't think it'd be that far-fetched to like accidentally see something that I wasn't supposed to see. Maybe not the murder, but like be at the wrong place at the wrong time and see something. I think I'd be a witness. I think as for character design, I don't actually think I look like Olga Early because she has curly hair and I have now straight hair.
No, she
Like my
doesn't.
dream design.
She has
Yes, she
curls,
does.
like really rich curls.
Like my dream design, hair wise, has always been Iris and Dahlia's hair, but in blonde.
Oh
Like
my
I'd keep the
god.
color pattern from Olga, like the hair color, the face, but I'll just put her straight hair, and that's pretty much it. For style, I'll definitely wear a turtleneck because
Hmm.
that's what I wear most of the time, and jeans, and a very small purse. One of my like animation could be me reaching into comically big things into my very small purse because I do feed loads of stuff in them.
Yeah, they
Like,
do.
I think I'd be a witness, and I think if we're talking realistically, there's two places where I might have been a witness is Turnabout Academy, because like duh, I'm in an academy
But
technically.
what would you be doing? Would you be studying?
Yeah, I would be like either studying or Turnabout Samurai if I was like to become a script writer and I'd be on set for something. So that these are the two realistic
What
options
would you be
of
studying to become? Lawyer, judge, or prosecutor?
oh,
I mean, it's a lawyer
I think if I
academy.
had to I think if I had to be in those three. So never mind, I wouldn't be an academy because if we're talking realistically speaking, I just wouldn't.
You wouldn't be any of those?
Maybe a lawyer. I'm thinking of maybe yeah, maybe a lawyer. Out of the three, definitely a lawyer.
I can't imagine you being a lawyer.
Why? I'd be terrific. Your Honor, like,
You'd get all your
but I
clients
think
killed.
I would be a fantastic lawyer,
I can
and I
imagine
would
you being.
defend your ass
No.
when
I
you
can.
get
No.
sued, because you will.
No. I can imagine you being an investigator, though.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, if I was to be a character, I'd think I'd be a detective.
And we need a new detective in the series,
And
so.
I think I'd be a terrific detective. Um, I think I'd really like that. So it was like, so if I were to be realistically in the game, I think I'd be a witness in one of the random settings and kind of. But if I was a detective, I think I'd be a small pursed detective, kind of very bubbly and going on the crime scenes. I do think the my vibe is Turnabout Reclaimed
Hmm.
or Recipe for Turnabout because I do love the Très Bien and I feel like I'll be somehow connected to Joe Armstrong because we're both French. Like he'd be my cousin or something. That would be my tragic backstory,
Are
and
all
I'd
the
be like kind
French
of
people related?
yes, we are. We have a club and we meet each Sunday.
Mm.
And I think that could be like, what if I'm Joe Armstrong's cousin and at first I don't want to cooperate with Phoenix because I'm like, you put my cousin in jail and I'm mad at you. And then we fall in love. That would be such a great enemy to lovers thing.
And then it turns out you were putting rat poison in the food and you get arrested.
Yes. No. I think I'd be a
And I'm going
cutesy
to be
little
the
detective.
prosecutor.
And I think my first case would be Turnabout Reclaim because in Turnabout Reclaim is Bobby Fulbright, but we should have gotten a new detective because in that part of the game we already know he's the Phantom. So here I come, the new detective. I hang out with penguins. I hang out with Dr. Krabs, and my theme song is indeed Lotus Heart theme. It's my one of my
Yeah.
favorite songs from the game. It's just so good.
It sums you up
And
well.
definitely. And I think I'd be a nice character, like not evil. I think I'd be just like kind of a Dick Gumshoe, but blonde, female, and with
Yeah.
small purses.
You're not interesting enough to be evil.
Bitch, you wish you were me. Stop lying. Every day he wakes up, texts me. I think he has a shrine dedicated to my swag in his room. He's like, oh my god, when will God bring me the amount of swag and inner peace that Lucy has?
Bitch, I don't even have a Hello Kitty or Jake Gyllenhaal shrine, and those are two of the stuff I look up to the most, okay?
Hello, Kitty?
Yeah, I really like Hello Kitty. I'm not that invested into it.
Why?
Yeah, I've never told you this before. I've never been like that
No.
invested, but I think I don't know, I really like the look. It's kind of creepy too, but like I'm not invested into Hello Kitty, although I like the basic concept of
Aesthetic?
it. But if I'd have the aesthetic, I don't even own something Hello Kitty except for some earrings, which are clip-ons. But if I had a shrine, it would be Hello Kitty. I mean, that seems something that's Hello Kitty seems like something that's shrineable, you know? Like Rainy Rodriguez from that video that a student found a Rainy Rodriguez shrine in the toilet of her high school.
Oh, yes. Rainy Rodriguez, Danny DeVito, all shrine
Hello
material.
Kitty
And me.
and Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty is not shrine material for
It
me. It's a very cute
is.
aesthetic, but the shrine has to have a personality and a deep message.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is shrine material. Did I tell you I used to have a very bright pink Hello Kitty bag when I was a kid?
I'd sacrifice.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. It was glossy. If
Can I
I
have
find it,
it?
yes, I will take a picture of it.
Can you bring it back to me when we
I
return to
don't think I
uni?
have it anymore, but it was
Thank you.
fergalicious.
No, I want it.
But I am promiscuous. Um,
Okay.
what now? I think this is our shortest episode, but
So,
we are
what
in
now?
times and we've covered it all. I'm actually pretty proud that we did it in 40 minutes. Now, I think we should end it. What do you want to
What do we
do?
do now? I think we should ask each other really interesting questions about the series.
Uh,
Like,
okay,
really
like what?
specific. Like, which is your favorite foreign country from the series?
That's a good question. Can we name them all? First of all, there's Korean,
Korean,
there's
there's Zhangfa.
Sangfa,
There's the
there's
country,
where
the
La Miroir is
embassies.
from,
Oh yeah, it's Borginia.
Virginia.
The embassies from investigations.
Yeah, it's like two countries that used to be together and they're not together.
Alabast and Babel, I think.
Yeah,
Something like that.
wait, I'm gonna tell you. Is that all?
And I'm not sure. I don't
Hmm.
know. Oh, in Germany.
Well, yeah, and France.
Yeah.
Well, imaginary countries. I'd say. Well, it's kind of unfair because we've seen mostly Korean, compared to the other ones.
I wouldn't pick Kurain though, because the
Hmm.
showing is not that good. I'd
It's like
probably
more
pick
interesting.
Zhengfa.
Really?
Yeah, because they gave us legends like Shilong Lang and the president. Why are you looking at me like that?
You can't see my face, but I'm being like, hmm, I don't know. I wouldn't pick Zhang Fa. But I don't,
Really?
no, no,
What would
I
you pick?
don't,
Virginia?
no. Maybe, I'd maybe pick where they go to in Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. That counts as
Well,
another country, like that medieval town. I think that might be my favorite imaginary setting.
was it called like Fairy Tale Land or something like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it back. I tried to convince my Professor Layton obsessed friend to play that game so she'd get around to playing Phoenix Wright. I think it's working.
Hmm. Labyrinthia.
Labyrinthia. I think that's it. I like medieval settings.
Yeah, okay.
Also,
Hmm.
Phoenix works as a baker there, and that's kind of hot.
Shut up.
So yours is Zhangfa?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a cool ass flag too with the phoenix.
My turn. If you had to watch, if you could only watch one imaginary TV show slash movie from the games, we have several of them. We have Muzila, we have the Steel Samurai, we have the Pink Princess, we have the Blonde Punisher, we have Muzila first, we have Muzila versus Gordy.
We have the Jamin Ninja and
Yeah,
the Nickel Samurai.
yeah. Like,
That's
if you
funny
could
because I
watch
was
one of
thinking of
them.
a. That's funny because I was thinking about a question. I was going to ask you which one would you pick from the Steel Samurai series
Mm.
as a hero.
Oh, as a hero.
Yeah, Pink Princess, Plan Punisher, Steel Samurai, Jamin Ninja, and oh, then there's the baby, the Steel Samurai baby.
Yeah.
And there's also the villains like the evil magistrate. And then there's a bunch of them with cool designs at the beginning of Farewell My Turnabout when they're nominated for the Grand Prix thing.
Mm.
But if to answer yours, if I had to watch one, I don't know. I want to say Mozilla, but John Marsh annoys the fuck out of me. So I'd probably go with the original.
The first Muzila.
No, the Steel Samurai.
Okay.
How about you?
I think the Steel Samurai, just for the opening. It's so good. I base a lot of what I watch on the opening, as you know. I just
Yeah.
finished Evangelion and I watched it because of the opening, and it's so good. I really recommend it. Nothing to do with Ace Attorney, just a good TV show. So
Well,
definitely The Still Samurai.
which character would you choose though?
I don't know. The Still Samurai again? Just playing it
Really?
safe? Yeah, he's interesting. Who would you
The Pink
pick?
Princess has a much more interesting design. She's based off of Maya.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Still Samurai is the classic.
I wouldn't
And I
pick
do
I
think
wouldn't
his story seems to be more interesting.
I wouldn't pick the Pink Princess, but at least it's better than the Steel Samurai. I mean, I'd probably pick the Jamin Ninja. He looks so cool. He has a red guitar too. Why
The
not?
German Ninja. Okay. Mm, you really caught me off guard with those questions. Now I don't know what to ask you. This was not planned at all. A very
No.
specific question. The only thing I can think of is choose one your favorite piece of evidence. What's your favorite piece of evidence?
Oh my god. I can't even remember all of them.
I know, it's so hard.
Um, does the Magatama count?
Yeah, it does.
Because I have
Magatama?
to choose that,
I
you know?
understand.
I don't know. I think it's really cool and green. Why aren't you wearing yours?
Do you want it? Because you're
Because you're
dying for
asking for
it.
it.
You're
You're
dying for it.
dying for it.
Do you want me to
Get
put it on?
off my back. Yeah, I thought you were wearing it permanently after I
No,
gifted it to you.
I don't shower
You
with it.
bitch.
I'm not a disgusting freak. I'll put it on later and I'll send you a picture.
What about yours?
I have two that I can think of.
Hmm.
One is the fake badge that Furio Tigre like makes.
That I
It's
made for
so
you.
funny, and I have a real version of it, and I love it so much.
Do you
Like
have
it's
it
so like
now?
no, I left it in Lancaster because I was afraid I was gonna be like bended during the plane
Shit.
ride. But it was like so much. It's so funny, like the audacity of this man to create a cardboard
Yeah.
badge and go to
From
court with it.
cardboard.
It's so funny. And when we find it, just like the shock and the like, what the fuck? It's really, really funny. And the other one is the dog that Dick Gumshoe gives us, like Missile. He's
Oh,
an ad-
Missile.
yeah, he's so cute. And I love
He's
his animation when it
also
goes like
Yeah, he's also a character in Ghost Trick,
oh cutie. But it's a
but as
different breed,
a
isn't it?
Pomeranian.
Yeah.
It's a Pomeranian. Oh, Missile.
So those my two evidence.
Hmm. Those were some good picks.
Mm, what
Uh,
else?
if you could spend the night in one location for one night only, but you had to sleep in the specific location, where would it be and why?
Wait, can you say that again?
So, if you were trapped in one of the locations and you had to spend the night there,
Okay.
where would it be and why?
Hmm.
So it's not up to choice. What I'm saying is, even if you were trapped there, I mean, you had to make the best of what you were given with. So you feel free to choose shitty locations just for the experience you'd gain, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'd have to say
Yeah.
the either the channeling chamber from Bridge to Turnabout, where
Oh, that would
Maya
be
undergoes her
amazing.
training,
Yeah,
and
Crane
there's,
Village would be cool.
yeah, inside the house.
Yeah.
Or, uh, as much as I'd like to say April May's room. I want to say, um, shit, I forgot. Oh, maybe Matt and Guard's house too,
Oh, yeah, that could be interesting.
with
I
the
was
motorbike
thinking
hanging.
the circus could be a cool experience. Being stuck
No,
in a circus, like, that could be interesting.
that's some Scooby Doo shit right there.
I know, that's why. Crane Village would be really, really cool.
Oh, I remembered. The In Me household, where Maya spends her days. In Kurain.
Oh, oh no, I know I would like to be stuck. Asakura Temple.
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
What did you say?
The the channeling chamber, not
Oh, I
in
thought you meant in
Kurain.
Crane. No, I mean
No.
that. I'd love to be stuck there. Just like kind of have a
I
spiritual
told you, Bridge to
experience.
Turnabout.
I
Um,
thought you meant the channeling chamber from Crane
no,
Village
no,
where
no. I meant
Inimaini kills.
the cave that collapses and there's Carrie spilled
Yes,
on the scroll
definitely.
of
Near where the murder
um
takes place.
yeah, yeah,
Emmy
yeah, yeah,
Faye. Near the scroll of Emmy, like of mom, Maya's mom. Yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely where
Yeah.
I want to be stuck. Like in the snow and you find spiritual knowledge. That's my pick. What about you?
That's just the confirmation of us being complete freaks.
But that would be I kind of like if I could turn one of them into a real place, any of the settings, I would turn the this temple into a real place and I'd like to go to do a spiritual retreat in the snow with
Yeah.
bikini. I'd love to.
Hmm.
What about you? Where would you spend the night?
Well, I told you either the Azakura temple where the cave collapses or April May's room. I'm not so stoked about that one. The In Me household, Matt and Guard's house. Um, yeah. Kurain Village would be nice.
Mm, okay, I have a question. So it's kind of what I've just answered, but if you could turn any of the places into a real place that you could go visit, which setting would you turn real?
The Gatewater Hotel.
Hmm.
Specifically Viola Hall from Farewell My Turnabout. From
Nice.
from that specific night too.
Okay, so you'll just go to like a convention for people who
Yeah.
play samurai?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just I told you and I mentioned it in the podcast so many times as well. I just have an affinity towards like really cheap ass hotels, like that really superficial luxury. Do you know? Okay, so I'll tell you a story. The first time when I got my driver's license,
No.
2 years ago,
Mm.
the first road trip, like the first time I drove alone to go actually somewhere on my own for my own sake, like not driving my mom or my sister around, was so I found out there was like in the basement of this hotel, which was like really cheap, a Chinese New Year celebration. And I drove there and went incognito. Like, I dressed up, I put on my turtleneck, glasses, and like really baggy pants and drove all the way to the cheap ass hotel and went to the basement and celebrated Chinese New Year's and even had food from the buffet.
Nice. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was so much fun. But like I have I have a thing for like these really cheap conventions. So I don't know. It's That's what I would probably do.
Okay, I could see that.
You're not weirded out at all.
No, just sounds fun.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun like thing to do.
It was invite only.
You sneaked into an invite-only party. You didn't murder three
Okay.
people.
Well, your reaction makes it look like I'm a loser.
No, I think it's a fun thing to do.
I hate you.
What is wrong with you? You're so weird.
What isn't wrong with me? You know what? Maybe I'd like to go with you actually. Like if we could have a place where we'd both go together. I'd really like, I mean, I hate that case, but I'd really like it if we were guests at Soren Sprocket's wedding on the blimp.
Oh, that would be so cool. Definitely.
And we'd go together and there would be a murder.
The food did look good.
What food?
Like the food that they served.
Does it show it?
I don't know if it shows, but they seem fancy, so the food would be good. And I like wedding
Okay.
foods. It's always fancy and good.
Okay. Let me think.
Would you like to work for Blue Corps Incorporation?
Red, white, or blue screen corpse.
Blue Screen Corps with Lisa Basil and Glenn Org.
So my name would be Aris.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No, it's just not my thing. And also that just sounds totally silly, like the name. I'm not having any of it. I don't like it. I don't like the energy.
I see.
I Lisa Basil and Glenn Elk would be waiting for my job interview, and I'd walk in and I'd be that girl from America's Next Top Model who goes in and says, I think I'm not I don't want to do this, and just leaves before and interrupts Tyra too.
And then she just stomps away.
Yeah. That'd be
I can't
me
take the
at blue
pressure of
screen.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. I think we've reached normal length of the podcast.
Wait, I have another question.
Oh, do you?
Which is your favorite animal from the entire series?
Hmm.
It's a
Missile?
good question. Missile again?
Maybe. Yeah. I really do like him. And he's so helpful. Wait, let's
Okay,
just name them. We
damn.
have Polly,
Polly, Missile, the circus animals.
circus
So there's the
animals.
lion who gets put down, there's Money the monkey, there's the tiger,
We have Madengard's cat.
Matt and Guard's cat.
We have
We have
Early, the killer whale from Turnabout Reclaimed.
Yep. We have the alligator and the polar bear from the imprisoned Turnabout.
Dogen's dog.
Yes.
The monkey that Simon Keys has.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Black Quill's bird.
Oh, we have I'll Be Your Guide's little puppy.
Yeah.
That's it, I
Did
think.
did Rafa had an animal, a pet?
I don't think she had.
Oh, there's a bird like that phoenix bird from the plaza.
That does the
And
roar.
yeah, Kurain. I can't remember. Oh, we have the dog who isn't even shown from Turnabout Storyteller who eats the evidence.
Mm.
I don't know if we have anything else. Do we have anything from Apollo Justice?
I don't think we do.
We don't, right? No, we don't.
No. So
Okay,
I
so
have two strong ones. Missile. And I do like Orly, the whale from Turnabout Reclaimed. She was
okay,
cute and innocent.
I guess. And she
What
had a
about you?
twin.
Mm.
I hate birds, but I probably go with Polly. She's a legend.
Polly, do you know it happened in real life?
What happened in real life?
A parrot got caught in an accident murder and helped solve the case by telling the police, like repeating to the police what were the victim's last word. And the
Oh my
police
god.
found the real suspect because of that parrot.
Where did this happen?
In America, like recently.
Really?
Yeah, basically it was like a girl had shot her boyfriend and she claimed it was suicide. I think, I'm not sure. And I think the parrot was like, no, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. So it was clearly like him not killing himself. And so they found out it was a girl because of the parrot. Isn't that crazy? Polly is an icon and set the trend for so many parrots out there.
What the hell? Okay, so yeah, that made Polly my pick even more.
Exactly.
But I hate birds. You know that.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. I think it's time to wrap this confused, random episode up.
Yes. Was this episode a fever dream? Did you just hallucinate it? No, we just had loads of thoughts.
Yes, we do. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Have a Merry Christmas and nice holidays.
Yes, have a restful break. God knows you deserve it.
And see you next year. Get it? Because we'll be next year. Oh my god. And let's hope that 2021
You're
is
hilarious.
better than 2020.
Yeah, shut up. I take it back that you'd look like Olga Orly. I think you'd look like Mo.
I thought Mo was all of your exes. Clowns?
Bitch, let me just cut this off right now because I have to have a few words with you. So, thanks for watching. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.